The largest fee you pay from your investment accounts is not to your advisor, it's to the IRS. Why? Because the IRS knows how to effectively tax your retirement accounts. That's where direct indexing comes into play. Direct indexing gives you the ability to harness the wonderful long-term returns of the market while lowering your tax bill at the same time. It's like having your cake and eating it too. Are you hungry? Let's eat. Keep watching. When you were a young man with a full head of hair and more muscle, you were smart to ditch the commission-churning stockbroker who's earning money at your expense by peddling hot tips and hot stocks. You made the wise move to start investing in mutual funds. Good for you. That was the right decision to make back in the 80s and 90s. But if you're still using actively managed mutual funds today, you're a dinosaur. Mutual funds are a thing of the past. The investing landscape has evolved for the better. ETFs are rapidly replacing mutual funds because they're low in cost and they're way more tax efficient. Not to mention, they trade for free nowadays. They don't throw off capital gains like your old mutual funds do, which is a huge tax savings. ETFs are simply much more tax efficient. So at the very least, using ETFs is a fantastic way to improve your investing experience. The combination of lower tax efficiency, lower costs, and no fees to trade result in a better investment performance over the long run. Keep in mind, not all ETFs are created equal, so call us for a list of the best ones. But if you thought ETFs are the greatest thing since sliced bread, I have news for you. The new frontier is direct indexing, and it's even better. Direct indexing provides the same exposure to strong performing indexes like the S&P 500 and the Russell 2000 at very low costs, but it adds something special on top. Tax alpha. What's tax alpha? Tax what? So tax alpha is the added benefit of being able to tax loss harvest with the stocks you own to create losses that can be used to offset gains. Let me explain. In direct indexing, you unwrap the ETF and you own all the individual stocks of the index. This allows you to be super tax efficient. Here's why. If one stock tanks, you simply sell it to lower your tax bill while still owning all the other companies in the index to get the good returns. Over the long run, the S&P 500 has averaged 10% per year, and over the last 10 years it's been even better, averaging 15.25% per year. And all those gains are great, right? However, they come with a cost. You have a massive tax bill waiting for you if you sell shares of the S&P 500. So what if I told you you can have your cake and eat it too? That's right. Did you know that every year, on average, around 40% of individual stocks within the index experience negative returns, meaning roughly 200 out of 500 companies in the index are down? The exact number fluctuates depending on market conditions, but if you own an ETF, you can't take advantage of the stocks being down. You simply get the returns of all 500 companies in the index. But by using direct indexing, you own all 500 companies individually in fractional amounts, and when one of them is down, you simply sell it and you get the benefits of the losses to reduce your overall tax liability for the year. In other words, you can still enjoy the fruits of the wonderful long-term gains of the S&P 500 and also reap the rewards of some significant tax savings. We all know that owning a diversified basket of great companies pays off in the long run and helps us build wealth over time. But every year, nearly 40% of the companies in the S&P 500 are down or have negative returns. And if you invest in a traditional mutual fund or an ETF, there's nothing you can do to benefit from this phenomenon. But by getting exposure to the market in a direct index, you get to capture the wonderful long-term returns of the market and take advantage of any stock that's down and also get the tax break. This is the investing strategy of the future. It's like building your own customized index and leveraging technology for your benefit. Welcome to the modern way of investing. Forget scouring for the next AI stock or chasing crypto. This is what you should be doing now as you'd be getting in on the ground floor of the next big thing. Something that's great about direct indexing is that you can do it across multiple indexes and build a wonderful portfolio that's extremely tax efficient. What we do here at Seaside is replicate the S&P 500 for large cap exposure, the Russell 2000 for small cap exposure, and the EFA for international exposure. These are three of the most tax efficient strategies and really effective for direct indexing. but there's several others as well. You can do this with fixed income on top of equities too. When it comes to investing, many people complain that they got in too late or they never got in on the ground floor of anything. Well, I'm here to tell you that now is the time to get into direct indexing, as it's truly the future. The future is now. If you're interested in this strategy or just want to discuss it in more detail, use the link below and you can schedule a free consultation with us. We're happy to help you through the process. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel and share with anyone who you think can benefit, and we'll see you on the next one.